What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Man, I don't come back with another video. Hey man, look, shout out to social politics with basic social politics with JD Black, man. Shout out to you, bro. Without him, this video wouldn't be possible. Baby mama of ex-NBA NFL player Antonio Brown is broke and begs for rent money. Let's get it. Let's go.
Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Antonio Brown, man. A lot of people have been sending me the story about Antonio Brown sharing messages from his newest baby mother. Her name is Sydney Moreau. I think is it Moreau or Moreau? Well, Sydney DM'd him about needing rent money. And he proceeded to put it online and blast her. Basically tell her she needs to go and SMD for that rent money. Now, I don't feel sorry for her. Let me just say why I don't. You as a woman, because again, y'all go to her social media, right? She looks like she could be a runway model, not one of these Instagram models. She looks like she could be a runway model, right? And she shows off like this lifestyle that she lives, right? But can't even pay her rent money. This is the majority of these women, by the way. Now, it says that she's a model, a former D1 track athlete, but she's struggling financially. That don't shock me, because a lot of these women that y'all see online, they're all of them struggling. She has over 1 million followers, and she's not really financially gaining much from it if she has to ask him for rent money. But she had this baby, and she thought that, you know, by having this baby, she would be able to live off of him. I don't know if he made her promises, or she thought that because he played in the NFL that he would be able to fund her lifestyle. And Antonio Brown has basically shut that down. She did this to herself. A lot of you females that think that you're going to have a baby by a professional athlete and think that man.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal. Sausage, egg, and cheese, medium coffee, and 6 delicious hash browns. Only at Dunkin'.
On March 28th.
You know, I don't know why they're tripping, y'all. I gotta go watch that, though. I don't know what that is. Watch that bit.
Of you for years, that's just not the case. And I think he finessed her. And again, a lot of you ladies, if you're not, because the excuse a lot of these women use when they are posting the pictures that they post online, they said it's their business, they make money from it, but you can't pay your rent. Like, where are you living? Where are you living to where you can't pay your rent? Obviously, what you're doing as a quote-unquote model isn't doing enough. You better go fire up an OnlyFans, because I don't think Antonio Brown is gonna be taking care of you. And just because you have his child does not mean that he's gonna feel obligated to take care of you. So let's get into this article from Complex. Antonio Brown has shared an alleged message from the mother of one of his sons, Sydney Moreau, asking for money to help with rent. AB posted a message from what he alleges is Sydney, in which she asked for financial assistance. Let's go to it. He said allegedly from her. I would think that this is her. Says, "Hi baby, I hope you're doing," it says GOK. "Ace is doing good. I really could use some help with paying my rent this month. If you could help me, that would be very helpful." And can't really show that. But what he basically said was, can't really show that. But what he basically said was FUB, go SMD, or go SD. And she said, "Ace lives under my roof. You have an obligation to help Antonio. Well, let me just say this. Yes, as the father of the child, he does have an obligation, but you had an obligation to not get pregnant by this guy. Protection could have been worn, or contraceptives could have been taken, but none of that matters because, again, you're messing around with an NFL player. This is what he put on his Twitter. So they just be wanting me to see my sons, not raise them, using my son's pawn for rent money. So he's basically saying that she's trying to use his son in order to get him to pay her rent. That's exactly what she's doing. But it looks to me that maybe she didn't want to give him custody rights. You know, she wanted primary custody so the child can be with her majority of the time and he could just I guess see them whenever, right? See, that's the thing women have to think about. Like, if you really think that you're going to use these children for child support, you better make sure that father has an opportunity to be in that child's life. Now, we don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes, but we are looking at AB's side, which lets me know that maybe there are some issues there. Maybe she's not allowing him around the son like that. But she's hitting him up through DMs, it looks like, in order to get him to pay her bills. A lot of y'all women make these choices, horrible choices. Sydney, you could have chosen somebody else to procreate with, but you did it with Antonio Brown because in your mind, he has money and he's going to take care of you. But that's not always the case. It really isn't. Now, Antonio Brown has just as much responsibility to take care of his child because, again, it takes two, right? I say this too. I don't care how much you don't like your baby mother. You have to take care of your child. But if you got to go to court, so be it. I'd rather have some court order in place than to just be handing off money to to a baby mama. AB's response in the picture is extremely disrespectful, basically telling the woman to kick rocks. The person that he alleged to be Sydney responded with, "Ace lives under my roof. You have an obligation to help." Well, take him to court. Take him to court. Go to court and go get child support that way, because that seemed like the only way that she's going to get money from him. The former NFL player captioned a post, read through that. Brown and Sydney welcomed the child together last July. Brown's 7th overall. A few months later, though, social media influencer Vicky posted intimate photos of her and AB getting cozy during what appeared to be a date night. Vicky clarified that, "I just be playing," after fans began speculating whether they were on a relationship or not. Whoa, Vicky is a clout-chasing Becky that wants attention from black men with money. Okay, that's Whoa Vicky. All right. In December, AB brought a controversial moment to the mother of his latest child when he posted an adorable family picture of the three together outside a caption, "BM B-Day, smash or pass." Early in the month, AB announced that he'd be performing at Firefest 2, even though the local government officials in Mexico, where the event is
Bro, what type of ass do this shit be, bro?
have said the event doesn't exist. Let's see. I think that's everything. Listen,
that's everything, bro. Shout out to Black, man. Next video.